Want to attract clients you absolutely love on repeat? Watch this video and learn how to define your ideal client by honing in on these two focused areas. My name is Mary Alice Goldsmith, and friends call me Mare. I help ambitious online coaches build successful, thriving six-figure businesses that are fully aligned and they absolutely love. For the best online business coaching tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to my channel On Air with Mare, and be sure to click that little bell to be notified when a new video is released every Tuesday. In order to attract your ideal client on repeat, you must create a perk-up effect with your messaging. In order to do this, you need to know your client from the inside out. This video is breaking down the exact blueprint I use and I teach my clients to use to identify their ideal client and attract them on repeat over and over and over again. And now it's your turn, so let's dive in. Number one is demographics. This is the data that defines specific things about your target market, such as age, gender, employment, marital status, lifestyle factors, and more. Understanding your client's demographics will help you understand who they are and how they live. Number two is psychographics. These are their values, their characteristics, personality, their opinions, their views, interests and hobbies. Think psycho, brain, right? So this is more about the inside of your ideal client. What keeps them up at night? What stresses them out? What are they frustrated about? This really helps you define what makes them tick and why they need you. Of course, to get to the bottom of these two critical areas, you'll need to ask yourself several questions, because there are quite a few questions that you need to ask yourself. And for the sake of time, I actually put this together in a fillable PDF so that you can sit and really ponder on these questions. This is so important. There are actually over 40 questions, and you might think that's crazy, but do not be like the average business owner and skip this step. I will let you know that those who take their time with this exercise find it much easier to write content, be visible, and attract their perfect client with incredible ease. Identifying the demographics and psychographics of your ideal client is imperative and definitely not something that should be rushed. You can click the workbook below in the description box after this video, of course, and add your name and email, and I will send it directly to your inbox. The goal of defining these two areas is, number one, to get crystal clear on who you're speaking to. Is it a man? Is it a woman? Is it both? How old are they? Number two, understand and name their main desire. What do they want? And how do they want to achieve it? Number three is, what are they fearing? What are their deepest fears and concerns? What are they going to sleep at night worrying about? Number four, what will your program offer them so that you can take them from Pain Island into Pleasure Island? What would make the most sense for you to offer them so that you can help solve their biggest problems and take them to their next level? I also want you to keep this in mind. It's really important, especially if you're new to entrepreneurship, to allow your ideal client to evolve. Trying to get this perfect will actually lead to procrastination and hesitation in your messaging. The most important factor here is to trust yourself and follow what you're passionate about. If you're new and haven't worked with a ton of clients, you may be feeling a bit stuck on how to identify your ideal client. Just think of yourself. Quite often, our ideal client is very much like us or how we once were. You don't have to look too far to really feel into her dreams, her pains, and her deepest desires. If you're still finding this quite challenging, it might be time for market research. Comment below a yes or a no if you would like me to do a video on how to perform an effective market research. Speaking directly to your ideal client is gold. Hearing right from them in their words, their desires, their pain points, what has worked, what hasn't worked, what their average day is like, what they consider their status to be versus what they ultimately want their average day and status to be. This is a game changer when it comes to your marketing and your messaging. If you want to know your ideal client like the back of your hand, it is really important that you hone in on these two areas of your demographics and your psychographics. This will help you define desires, pain points, and solutions. And of course, when all of this is defined, creating consistent perk-up messaging and marketing is a breeze. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up below, take a screenshot, and share it on your social media and tag me at MaryAlice_Goldsmith. If you want more business tips and tricks, please come on over and join me in my Thriving Female Entrepreneur community on Facebook. We would love to have you. In order to grab the attention of your ideal client, defining your customer avatar is a must. Just as important as defining your brand essence, which I talked about in this video last week. If you missed that, be sure to check it out. It will be super beneficial in solidifying your messaging. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a phenomenal week, and I will see you next week with my next On Air with Mare. Take care.